Welcome to Lecture 14, where we will focus on one of the most valuable automation workflows for any business, capturing leads from uh, Typeform or Google Form. You can substitute that short form. Uh, Capturing leads from Typeform and seamlessly integrating them into your CRM system, right? This automation represents a critical bridge between your marketing efforts and your sales process. When prospects complete form on your websites, for example, downloading an ebook on a subject that you are talking about, or considering or booking a consultation or a meeting, right? When prospects complete a form on your website or an event registration, their information should immediately become actionable for your sales team, right? Without automation, this transition often becomes a bottleneck, with leads getting delayed or lost entirely between systems. And today's lessons addresses this challenge directly. So the workflow we are building serves as both an immediate productivity boost and a foundation for more sophisticated marketing and sales automations. Right? By connecting, in this exercise, by connecting Typeform, a versatile user-friendly form builder, you can directly to your CRM. You will eliminate you'll eliminate data entry and significantly reduce the time between a prospect's expression of interest and your team's follow-up. This automation is particularly valuable because it's applicable across virtually every industry, right, and business model. Whether you're collecting leads for consultation services, product demos, newsletter signups, or event registry, the fundamental process remains consistent. Uh, so, throughout this lesson, we'll examine not just the technical configuration of this Zap, but also the considerations that make it effective. Right? By the end, you'll have a reliable system for capturing leads that works 24/7, ensuring no opportunity falls through the cracks. This automation represents one of the highest ROI implementations, right? You can create with Zap, as it directly impacts revenue generation while simultaneously reducing workload on your team. So, why automate lead capture? So before diving into the technical setup, let's examine why automating lead capture delivers such a substantial value. The traditional manual approach to lead management introduces numerous problems that directly impact, your bottom line. First, there is a significant time investment required. Someone on your team must regularly check for form submissions, right? Extract the relevant information and manually input it into your CRM. This process might take just a few minutes per lead, but across dozens or hundreds of submissions, it consumes hours of valuable time each week. But more critically, right, manual processes introduce dangerous time lags. Research consistently shows that the lead response time dramatically affects conversion rates. According to Harvard Business Review, companies that contact prospects within an hour of receiving a query are nearly 7 times more likely to have a meaningful conversation with a key decision maker, compared to those who wait even an hour longer, right? With automation, leads enter your CRM instantly upon submission, enabling immediate follow-up. Human data entry inevitably introduces errors, right? From simple typos in email addresses that make follow-up impossible to completely missed fields that leave your sales team with incomplete information, right? So these errors compound over time, degrading your database quality and hampering sales effectiveness. So automation ensures, perfect data consistency between your form and CRM. Perhaps most importantly, automating lead capture frees your team to focus on high value activities. Instead of performing repetitive data entry, they can dedicate their time to meaningful sales conversations. Okay, it's strategic planning and relationship building. This represents a fundamental shift in how your teams allocate their limited time and attention. For scaling businesses, this automation becomes even more critical. Okay, as lead volume grows, manual processes quickly become unsustainable. Automation allows you to handle increasing lead flow without proportionally expanding your team, maintaining both speed and quality as you scale. All right, now let's build our lead capture automation step by step. All right, so to complete this task, you will need access. You're gonna have you'll need a Zapier account, either free or pro. That's fine. Uh, Typeform, a connected Typeform account with an active form. Uh, or if you don't have that, then Google Forms are fine too. You can Gmail account, and then CRM. So HubSpot, Zoho, or any other CRM that you have. So you need those tools available to you. So after you log into your account, you'll click on create a Zap. All right. All right. So as you would see, let's find Typeform. Uh, there you go. We got the Typeform. Now what we're gonna do first is, well, this is assuming that you've already created a Typeform. Um, so look, what I want to do is have a new entry. Whenever there's a new entry, I want something to happen, right? What am I gonna now? What you need to do is you need to connect it, or create it to a new account, or connect it to your Typeform. Since I already have a Typeform, I'm gonna continue to use that, right? Uh, and then what you want to do is, in the configuration, you'll set the form value to whatever your active form is. Okay, so in my case, I have multiple forms. In this one, I'm going to say yes, this is the form that I want to choose. And then what I want to do is, what kind of a message am I getting here, right? A new kind of message. I'm going to test this. All right, now that you have your Typeform connected, now the next action that we will add will be of a Gmail, right? So again, just click here on the action, go look for Gmail. Now, action event would be send email, right? Because when the lead comes into our form, Google form, Typeform, right? Whatever. Once we have captured the lead, we want to send an email, right? So we'll say, click on send email. There you go. And just go to the next step. All right. So here in the to section, right? Your sales team inbox. If you have an alias for the sales team or an individual, just type that in. I will just type in my name. I want to get the lead to myself, so I'll type in my name, and then the lead subject will for lead subject we'll type in. Let's do this. New lead from Typeform. All right, let's do. And then, in the body type, you can pick either, plain or HTML. You know, that's fine. All right, now, as I said, you can pick up either HTML, plain, if there you go, just pick up HTML. Now, in the body, right, we'll type some kind of a message, right, that uh, yeah, so we'll send this message that now to our sales team, right? Because we're triggering this message is that you have a new sales lead, and you can decide what you want to include in it, right? So submit form date, I need that. So let's include that. And then let's include phone number, email I need, and let's get the name too, first and last name. All right. So with that said, right, you can include your signature. I'll use mine, and I'm gonna leave the label to the same for right now. So let's just test this a step. Let's see if oh yeah, look at that. Your Gmail step is ready to go. But we have to do something else. We have to now add our CRM. So in this case, I'm going to use HubSpot, but you can use other CRMs here as well. Zapier gives you a lot of choices of different connectors, right? So in here, first thing that we will do is we will create an event. All right, so what kind of an event are we creating? We're creating an event, create a contact or create lead, right? So let's do create contact. Again, my HubSpot account is already connected, but if you want, it's easy to connect. Continue. And then here, you can map fields from the form to CRM fields, right? So this is uh, you have to know what fields actually your CRM is looking for, right? And then once you've done that, right, you can just rename it to whatever you want to rename it and then publish it, which I am not going to do because, I want you to play around with it. But I hope that this shows you how easy it is to build one of the most promising, best ROI, providing thingy that you can get. Let's see. All right, now go check if I have an email with the sales. Yep, I have an email that there was a lead from Typeform, new lead from Typeform, right? This is coming from my CRM, and look at the information that I have received.